Jeff Hardy, one of my personal favorite wrestlers growing up as a kid, the charismatic enigma, did some of the craziest, the wildest moves we'll ever see in the industry. But now we're seeing Jeff Hardy get older, the injuries are mounting up, and we're finally seeing that he is going to be potentially on the road to recovery here, entering the WWE Performance Center here shortly and being reevaluated to see how much closer he can be to returning to WWE. But it becomes a very tough question that I think we need to start asking, and Jeff needs to start asking himself here, is it time for him to hang him up? Is it time for Jeff Hardy to say it's enough? I put my body through it all. I just got to stop. Because the reason we bring this up is because we continue to unfortunately see Jeff Hardy not be able to control himself. You know, we see the DUI charges. We've known about the drug issues in the past, and it's to see it still lingering on, whether that be with drug abuse, whether that be with alcohol abuse, whatever it is, he's continuing to struggle to deal with, you know, his demons, his pain, whatever it is. Ultimately, it's kind of simple when you think of the Kurt Angle issue or Angle here, and the issues Kurt Angle went through with all the broken necks and how, you know, he was addicted to painkillers and everything else. And you think of the Jeff Hardy situation here, where this guy's jumping off buildings, jumping off vehicles, jumping off top of ladders throughout his career. There's no doubt there is a lot of pain and a lot of wear and tear on this guy's body at this point in time in his career. And it just feels like, to me, one of those things is, until he just says, I'm done, until he says, I'm done, he gives his body time to properly heal, I don't think there's an answer for him. I think he's got to step away. I don't think there's an answer for his well-being. And that scares me because, like I said, I love the guy. I hope he can turn it around. But we've seen year after year after year, you hear the stuff with Matt and Ruby and everything else. Like, just, you got to let him go. Something out there has to trigger him to say, I got to get better. But you think of all the pain this guy's going through, and it's not the way to solve it, obviously, but until he can, you know, get rid of all of that pain, which wrestling is not helping, you know, you're going to continue to damage your body more and more and more, especially in his case as he gets older. I don't think it's the right answer for him. I hate to see him go, but for the betterment of his own well-being, I feel like Jeff Hardy needs to just say, I'm done. I need to retire from wrestling. I need to take a step back, at least, you know, a couple years, a year or two to refresh. By then, he's going to be 44, 45, which is probably going to be too old to be stunting the way he does. But at the same time, he's had a great career. Maybe he can do some short road to WrestleMania thing at 44, 45 and come back. But right now, it doesn't feel like wrestling's the answer for this guy until he can prove that he can clean himself up. I hope he gets it straight.